Artificial environment changing is now dwarfing the impact of nature trends on the environment, scientists tell. Recent year was the other or tertiary hottest year on recording, following 2016 and on a PAR in 2015, the information shows. But such 2 years were struck by El Niño, the nature event focused on the tropic Silent Sea that planned to increase temperature world. Which is wonderful on 2017 is how it was so hot out of sense the impact of an El Niño. Recent year was significantly heating pad rather than 1998 that had a really big El Niño. It shows obviously how the largest nature impact on the environment is creature dwarfed by humane activities, mainly company emissions. Professor Dave Ray of the College of Edinburgh added, while though the colder year are overwrite the warmest year recording books, we aware we include a issue world temperature will go on to bob up and downward of year to year, but the environment tidal under them is growing quick. Their datasets are drawn up of thousands of heat measurements undertaken through the ball, of all continents and all oceans. Temperature for 2017 and 2015 are practically identical. NASA rates 2017 the other hottest year, and NOAA and the Met Office Space Magistrate at the tertiary hottest with accounting records began in 1850. It was, plus or minus, over the 1981 to 2010 ordinary. The Exeter-based agent calculates how the El Niño occasion covering 2015 to 2016 introduced about to the yearly ordinary for 2016. But how impact was lost by 2017. The Planet Weather Organization Registrar General Petteri Tullas told the length-term heat tendency was far more than essential rather than the rank of person year. How tendency is an upwards he told. 17 of the 18 warmest year on recording include all been for the age, and the extent of heating for the history 3 year has been extraordinary. Arctic heat has been particularly declared and will include deep and length-lasting repercussions on sea levels, and on weather patterns in some components of the planet. Professor Tim Osborne of the College of East Anglia told Environment Model were now exactly predictive that places would hot fastest. He explainable, we're vision more heating above Earth and in the Arctic regions, and less than heating in the submarine polar oceans. These are which we wait of our insight of environment physical science, and these which we watch. He told uncertainties occurring of unfinished world scope of weather stations had been turned on in the calculations. Comment on the figures, Bob Chamber, of the Grantham Institution at the London High School of Economy, sharpened out how the year governments were due to begin evaluating the gap among their joint ambitions for reduction hothouse gas emissions and the goals of the Paris Environment Treaty, to stabilize heat growth under 2°C, and as shut to 1.5 as probable. Same recording heat should attention the minds of planet leaders, consisting CEO Trump card, on the scope and urgent of the risks how human beings, wealthy and impoverished, person about the planet of environment changing, he told. Over the 1 week, a research in the magazine Environment signed how environment changing necessary promptly to be tackled, but prediction how apocalyptical forecasting of a heat growth of 6°C by 2100 would not go on. Professor Richard Allen of the College of Reed told, quite rather than heating creature incoherent or disastrous, as several include offered, we can be certainly societies are cladding a hazardous heat growth, but one that we yet include period to install. Same conclusions prove how humane caused environment changing is a severe anxiety. Yet if we act now in supported and significant intermittent in hothouse gas emissions, societies will yet be capable to escape lot of the largest hazardous environment changing forecasted by machine simulations.